saw a large opportunity as it related to hockey. So he petitioned the NHL to get a team. So he was given the team and secured the New York Rangers in April of 1926. So this April will mark the 90th anniversary of the New York Rangers. One of the first moves he made was to get Conn Smythe, who at the time was in Toronto and eventually ended up being the owner of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he said, you know, Conn, I've got to come out blazing. I've got to make sure that we win, and we win quick. We got to get rid of the Americans. So, first year, they had the best record in the NHL. Second year, they won the Stanley Cup. So that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, Tex passed away in 1929. So he was only able to witness the first Stanley Cup. But because of him, here we are today with season on the brink here coming up, and it's raining, so who knows what that has to do with it. But I think that you can say that the Rangers brought a lot of joy to a lot of people. One guy we have here, Alan Reese, we call him Crazy Alan. Alan comes over before every playoff game, says a prayer, leaves something on the gravesite, and didn't quite work out last year, but maybe this year it will. So, absolutely. Joe, you want to say a few words about your granddad?
Sure.
All right,
Thank you.
Here you go. You can stand at the tent, or you can come up here either way. We got you covered. All right.
I just wanted to say thanks so much to the Woodlawn Cemetery, to the Rangers for doing this. I mean, my grandfather, like you said, he died in 1929. It was a long time ago. But what he really did in life was he promoted events. He wanted to make people happy. He also wanted to make some money. But I think that the fact that the Rangers have done so well and brought so much to the city, and that they're named after him, Texas Rangers, and they play in the house that Tex built. For New York, it's just such a great thing for us, for our family, that New York is doing this, that Woodlawn is doing this. And he did a lot of things in his life. So hockey, one thing. The garden, a very big thing for him. If you think back to what he did in the garden, he made events at the garden very fun, right? Very formal for some things, boxing, other things, but just made all sorts of events come to New York. And we thank you so much for doing this. On behalf of myself and my family.
He's talking to you, Joe.
That's right. He's like, shut up. Enough already.
Today the Rangers sent out, two of their, really storied individuals. Thank you, Adam, for coming down. I know it was a 2-hour drive for you, and thank you. It means a lot having you out here. Adam, of course, for those of you that know, was part of the '94 Stanley Cup team, and Adam also has his number retired, and it's on a banner above Madison Square Garden. Also with us today is Rod Gilbert. Rod is a member of the Hall of Fame, and also has his number retired above Madison Square Garden. Rod, I think you want to say a few things on behalf of the Rangers. Here you go. You can stand at the tent if you want.
Don't get me the hook.
We may be here a while.
Well, I guess I heard the thunder, Joe. Tex is talking to us. But on behalf of the Rangers, it gives me great pleasure to finally acknowledge the founder of the Rangers. For many years, I played here 18 years, and probably the second most games of any Rangers that's ever played for the Rangers. And you always wondered, how did it all started? When you play here as a rookie, you're not really inquiring about it, but then later on, then you find out. But we didn't find out the story until today. I mean, I'm finding out more stuff, that Tex Rickard that had accomplished for the Rangers and brought the legacy of the sweater this way. The letters are like this way, and then the legacy, and it gives you an opportunity to enjoy hockey. So he created for you guys, the New York Rangers, and then you followed in the footsteps and like hockey. So I was just a very small part of it, to play for the Rangers, and also you know, I want to acknowledge that Adam and I do a lot of stuff, you know, like for communities and stuff. And I think that he admires young people like you, like I do, that are involved in liking the game of hockey. And he always said that he's probably going to look at and interview you for some possibilities for you guys to play for the Rangers, right? Joe, we celebrate your grandpa today, and we're happy on behalf of the Rangers to met the young man, and this is a beautiful cemetery, and I'm sure he rests in peace over here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. Well, hey coaches, do we have a couple of captains here, or a captain? All right. If everybody will kind of split up, separate here, if you two would help Adam and Rod bring the floral arrangement, and we'll walk over and we'll place it in front of Tex's gravesite. Okay?
Oh.
Take a few pictures of this first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Barb, like a take some pictures.
If you guys, if the hockey players want to get around the backside, and we can get all of you in, hopefully.
Maybe down.
And maybe a couple of you squat there.
Anybody else? Where's the coach? We're in there, we're in. All right, let's all say Stanley Cup. Watch it, Stanley Cup. Oh, come on.
Come on, anybody, you guys going to do the Let's Go Rangers?
Come on.
Come on.
Let's go
Let's go Rangers!
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Come on, you guys are louder than that.
They're nervous.
It's not every day you get to stand next to a Hall of Famer and a Stanley Cup winner at the same time.
It's a pretty big deal winning the cup. And I think they're on their way this year. We're undefeated. Want to know? That's the spirit. We're in first place. Now Adam still works with the young kids like yourself. So he said he's going to come and scout you.
Hey, Ron and Adam, before we take that over, if we could get a quick picture, I'd like for Joe and his family, Tex's grandson, and get in that picture with you too.
Beautiful, huh? You got a great
Yes, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it.
You girls get to tell all your friends at school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Kendall's thinking about right now.
Awesome. Anybody tweaking?
I'm sure there's been a few tweets here.
You guys both tweet, right? That's right, guys. Send it out there.
I'm all set.
All right. Well, we'll have the two captains assist them in taking the floral arrangement over.
Are you still doing video?
My arm was paralyzed.
Brian, I had this covered.
Yes,
You got great daughters here.
All the Fordham Prep hockey players, we're going to be bringing around some pictures. Rod and Adam took some time and they signed pictures for each of you. So we've got them in plastic holders. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm walking. All right, cool. When you guys are ready.
All right, if you guys want to pick it up. And
Beautiful arrangement. There you go.
All right.
Heavy?
I know.
Thank you, glad you made it out.
Very good.